Hello and welcome to Flick Check. I'm your host, Andrew Waltman. Joining me as always, my producer/agent, Johnny Sizzles.
Good to be back, and as much as I hate to admit it, I really enjoyed the first episode of Felt Check.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Also joining me, my band leader, Paul Nantlo.
Thank you. One thing, I kind of lost my keyboard in a poker game, but other than that, I'm doing good. I do have something I want to talk to you about.
We'll get to that in a few minutes.
Are you going to review the Green Inferno today?
No. Fine. I will say this about the Green Inferno, and then I will never speak of it again. It's ridiculously violent. It's horrifying. It's not well made. Did I mention it was horrifying? I actually left the theater for a good 3 minutes before I came back because, it was just way too repugnant and disturbing, and I couldn't handle it. I consider myself a pretty sound movie watcher, but this was way too much. So, no. The Green Inferno, do not see. Never speak of it. Ever. Ever. Okay, that's out of our system. We're just going to cover a few movies today, and then we're going to get into some business. What's up first?
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton, I really liked. I think it's tied for the best movie of the year, in my opinion, with Mad Max Fury Road. It's just really well acted, really strongly written, and it tells a brilliant narrative from beginning to end. Like, the encompassment of NWA from their foundation to the death of Eazy-E. Wow, it was just breathtaking. The amount of honest, raw emotion that we saw portrayed by all the actors on screen. And I need to eat a little crow here. When they first cast O'Shea Jackson Jr. to play Ice Cube, I assumed it was a bit of nepotism. I've never been happier to have been proven wrong because he absolutely nailed it. He did everything that his father would do, and he just conveys his thoughts in a way that doesn't seem like, oh, I've just been watching my dad my entire life. No, you can tell that, yeah, he's playing his dad, but he's also being himself. So, kudos. What's next?
The Visit.
The Visit. I frankly saw that because I lost the coin toss between me and my friend Hassan. Sorry, the perfect guy. I guess heads doesn't always win. I was hesitant to see this movie because M. Night Shyamalan in recent years, he just hasn't been as strong as he's always been. And frankly, that magic hasn't been there lately. I went into this movie, I sat through it all. I'm just not sure if I like it or not. It grows really stale until the third act when, I'm not going to spoil it, but I will tell you that, yeah, Shyamalan does throw a twist in there. And that kind of brings you back into the movie. So, I'm not sure if it's good or not, but you'll definitely enjoy watching it. So, if you go see The Visit, you'll have a good time. You just don't know if you like it or you don't like it. What else do we have?
The Intern.
The Intern. I could sum this up in one sentence. Mary Poppins starring Robert De Niro. It's a charming movie. It's fun. Like, it's one of those innocent movies that you watch on cable in the middle of the afternoon, and I don't know. Well, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. There's nothing really special about it. Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway, they have pretty decent chemistry together. Like, the scenes where they're building each other's support, that's fantastic. I don't feel like Robert De Niro was as characterized as he could have been. Because, like I said, he was basically Mary Poppins. His character was so perfect, he had no character flaws. It just wasn't interesting for him to be on screen. Yeah, it's the premise of the movie, but you can only go so damn far on, oh, look how old this once famous actor has gotten. No, we get it. Robert De Niro's old. Make one joke, move on. Do we have anything else?
Maze Runner 2, The Scorch Trials.
Maze Runner 2. Okay. This made me angry, but we'll get to that. liked the first Maze Runner. You might remember my review from last year. It was fun. It was different from all the Divergent Hunger Games young adult films that are out there. Because it didn't seem like, oh, we're going to compete or, oh, we're going to sort you into factions. No. It was running away or navigating a maze, almost like Logan's Run. And I was very much looking forward to seeing another one because, hey, it's a little different. It's not the same thing all over again. Right down the toilet with number 2. I swear I did not plan that as a pun. It takes all the momentum that it built from the first movie and just destroys it all. It becomes everything that I said that the first one wasn't. It actually becomes, the government or whoever's in charge, they're not that nice. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna run away? No, we're gonna fight them. It's as though they watched the first Divergent and the second Hunger Games and decided, you know what, the first movie didn't make as much money as we thought it would. We're just gonna copy these. I was really angry. They did a good job the first time around. Why would you ruin that? So, I will see the next Maze Runner, but only because I have a compulsive need to finish a series that I already started. Not that I'll be seeing Green Inferno 2. Okay, that's it for the reviews. Let's get into some business. I'd very much like to thank everyone for watching the first episode of Felt Check with Spencer Cohen. And as a treat, here's some behind-the-scenes footage showing you a take of Frogga's weather scene that we didn't use.
Hello, everybody.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It's pronounced frog. Good. You know, I've told you guys like 10 times. I know it's our first show, but we've been working on this. It's frog. Good. And okay, well, you know, for the weather, I've never been a weatherman before, so we're just gonna, you know, see what happens. In Texas, you're gonna snow. Okay. I don't even know where Minnesota is. Minnesota.
Oh wow, a map with all the Cracker Barrels on it in the USA. I could go for some chicken and gravy. I've been here. I've also been to this one.
They're not
been
even-
to that one too.
I don't-
Yeah. Oh hey Frog, how's it going?
Bruh. Oh my. Okay, well apparently burgers are gonna be falling from the sky like that movie. And you know, I think in New York, yeah, but it's really windy. Oh God. No, I just.
Okay, I'm not made of stone. That frog is funny. That frog is just really funny.
Now, something very special. Starting this Friday is the first episode of Korea Check with Jillian Nadiak.
So what is that, 3 shows you're doing now? You're keeping pretty busy.
I just like to do what's best for business.
Best for business? Now you just sound like Triple H.
I mean, I've been watching lately. I'm just not sure if Kane, like they're portraying Kane as having identity issues, or if he is playing mind games with Seth Rollins.
Oh, he's absolutely playing mind games with Seth Rollins. I'm just wondering when exactly they're going to fight, because Seth Rollins is scheduled to fight John Cena for the United States Championship this Saturday at Madison Square Garden.
Probably at Hell in a Cell. I mean, obviously they're going to have Brock Lesnar and Undertaker as the main feature, but I can't imagine them not going with Kane versus Seth Rollins. We are getting into wrestling here. This is not a wrestling show.
Well, why don't you just add another show? You call it Wrestling Check with Andrew Waltman.
Not yet. No. Not yet. Maybe. Let us know if you'd like to see that. Paul, you said you had something that you wanted to ask.
Yes, I wanted to ask if I could be the band leader for Jill's show. I'm sure I'll have a keyboard by then.
Do you know any K-pop?
Do I know K-pop? I can't play it, but I'm a fan. I like CL, I like 2NE1, I like Big Bang, especially Top, he's really talented. And, of course, this.
I'm gonna say no, but I will offer you a job as Jill's personal assistant.
You mean like get her coffee?
Take it or leave it.
A job's a job.
We're a merry band of friends. That's it for us today. I'd like to thank Johnny Sizzles.
Be sure to like us on Facebook, and also like Felt Check with Spencer Cohen and Korea Check with Jillian Nadiak.
And Paul Namplo.
Folks, if you see a keyboard lying in the middle of the road, I'll take it. Just send it to me. I really need one.
That's right. And remember, if you're not sure about a flick, let me give it a check. Have a good night.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.